Right, Sean, Katie, Sean, Katie. What happened in the last episode of Queen Charlotte?
It's one hell of a first episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it started off, we saw Charlotte and her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Where were they, in Germany?
Something like that.
Was it in Germany? I can't remember where they were specifically. And it seemed like her brother had made an agreement for Charlotte to be married to the King of England.
Yep, George.
Yeah. Charlotte obviously didn't want this. She was, very snarky, very sassy to her brother, who basically just told her, look, like, this isn't a bad situation to be in. You're going to be marrying the king.
Yep.
You're going to be a queen.
Mm-hmm.
All things considered, this is not a bad situation to be in.
Nope.
And it'll help us as a family.
Yep.
So she goes, she tries to escape all this, she's not really into it, and then she actually meets him, and he charms her.
Yep.
And she obviously then kind of likes the idea of, okay, we don't really know each other, but at least I know he's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the worst. So they go through with it, they get married. We also get introduced to his mother. That's who that woman was, wasn't it? She is very, involved in the politics of everything going on, which we thought was a bit weird considering that he's the king.
Yeah.
He's not, going to be the king, he actually is the king.
Mm-hmm.
So there's obviously more to that. We also met Lady Danbury. We didn't realise it was Lady Danbury at first, but her and her very old husband.
Yep.
Lord
Danbury.
Yeah, who were invited to the wedding. Basically, they were trying to integrate. What am I going to say? They tried to integrate more people like Queen Charlotte into the court, didn't they? People different colours, people different races.
Yeah, they're trying to diversify the court.
Yeah. Because there was a very just there was one guy in particular who was like, yeah, she is not a good fit because she's black, which is horrible.
Yeah.
But to be fair to her, King's mother did kind of,
yeah,
put him in his place and said that,
it's the royal family.
Yeah, we make the rules. It is what we say it is, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then things kind of took a turn at the end.
Real quick, yeah.
It was all very nice, very happy, and then he just took her to this. I was going to say a house. It's not a house. It's a palace. He was like, "This is where you're going to live. I'm going to live over here." And they got into an argument, and it seems like they're back at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is episode 2. Also, in modern times, Charlotte's granddaughter died. Charlotte.
Oh yeah, we did see that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning that she now has no third heir. Third tier heir.
Yeah. She has many children.
But they don't have heirs themselves.
Yeah, they're either not married or they have bastard children, so she's trying to get them all married and producing heirs.
Yep. So yeah, this is episode 2. Let's watch. What's his name again?
That's so convenient.
Digsby. Bingsby? Bingley. Brimley.
Brimley. I think so.
This would have taken 2 or 3 hours out of the day straight away.
Mm.
There is nothing in my engagement diary.
No, Your Majesty.
Brimsley, I am the Queen. I have duties, official duties, do I not?
You do, Your Majesty. Many duties.
Then how can there be nothing in the Queen's engagement diary?
You are currently enjoying the privacy of the first days of marriage, Your Majesty.
Except she's not.
This is my honeymoon.
A female is present, I cannot speak it.
Ah, well, then, perhaps we have nothing more to discuss.
Shall I report that to the House of Lords, then?
God, someone
It is all so very modern now.
slap this man.
In my day, there were 7 people in the bedchamber on my wedding night to witness the marital act.
There can be no questions. Do you understand?
There will be no question.
Never a question.
God, who are you? Who is this man?
It is a wonderful experiment.
Clearly we're still using French service. Do you know the difference between French and Russian service when it comes to food? No?
Do you know what I'd be annoyed at? The fact it's such a long table that And things have to be brought to her. Like, they would have to be stood there to bring food to her if she needed it. Or wanted it.
French services buffets. Russian services courses. Well, this is wildly disappointing.
No, bless her. Why are they constantly staring at her? Is it just to see if she enjoys the food?
I think it's a mix. There probably is. Probably half of them are there to bring us stuff, and they probably helped make it. So if she hates it, they have to make sure they write it down so that she never gets served it again. So literally all she's doing at the minute is just eating, having everyone sort of wait on her. Because they're preparing food for the king's side. That's what's annoying. There was food there for the king. I imagine that's probably something that's quite annoying is that even when she's sitting reading, there's people just sitting
observing her.
Yeah, she can't do anything by herself. That was just the first 2 days. If it was even 2 days, it might have been 1 day. Imagine having to get up. You go through like an hour of dressing yourself. Well, not even dressing yourself up, but dressing.
Some very special joys, well worth waiting for.
Oh.
No Hastings. You think a duke would just leave his heir
No,
at his
but Mama,
grandmother's
I
house?
believe you would quite like her.
Yes.
She is a delightful
Wouldn't?
person.
Oh, it
She
wouldn't?
is an actress. No. Break it off and find a suitable woman.
Say our destination.
We are going to see my husband.
Good for her.
Yay, yay! Let's go and have a face down with this George fellow. Whether he's a king or not. I mean, obviously she'll have to curtsy first, but, you know. Why did he not offer her his hand?
We were not
Where
expecting
is he?
Maybe because she's a queen. You can't touch
the
her.
observatory, Your Majesty.
No, you offer it. It's her choice whether to take it or not. You still have to offer it. What if she falls? Then it's on him.
I know, but she's still a queen, though, isn't she? Might not be allowed to touch her.
Perhaps this is good. To be expected. I am more important than you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they are safe.
oh my.
What mistake did I make?
You made no mistake.
Did I say something to offend you?
No.
Did I do something to offend you?
No,
Then
Charlotte.
what is it? What is so wrong with me?
Do you know what that word means?
I know what a brothel is. Almost. I have brothers. That does not signify. I'm saying that it might be better if you were visiting a brothel. I would understand it more. But no, you prefer stars to my company.
I did not say that I prefer stars.
You have been
to-
in this room.
Observatory. You're the queen. You can do whatever you like.
Except spend time with my husband.
Come now, Charlotte.
George!
I do not understand what you complain about.
Yeah, see, so it doesn't... It's not like he doesn't like her.
I am 7 and 10 years old, and suddenly I am queen. In a strange country, with strange food and strange customs.
Does 7 and 10 mean
you do
17?
not understand, because I do not know a single soul here except for you. I'm completely alone, and you
don't think-
prefer the sky to me.
I don't think he...
George!
What?
Say something!
I don't think he understands women.
I do not want to fight.
I want to fight with you!
Is it just that he's really innocent and he just doesn't...
I think so. I think he's obviously got a fascination with astronomy.
Just because his mother was talking about his mind and how he's got a brilliant mind, but I didn't know if that was hints that he might already have whatever illness he has
Yeah.
in the main story of Bridget.
Dementia. He's got a form of
Is it
dementia.
dementia?
Because he's forgetting things. isn't
Yeah,
he?
I just didn't know if there was something else to it.
So they must be reporting to the Dowager Queen.
But it makes sense why she's almost running the
Running
kingdom,
the kingdom.
because he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not
Very
interested.
content.
I would hope for more news than the appearance of satisfaction and contentment.
They are a wonder together. He is smitten with her beauty.
The Dowager Princess wishes to confirm
Dowager
that the
Princess.
marriage has been consummated.
Sexually. She asks for the good of the country, of course.
Of course.
So,
Most successful.
Isn't this technically treason?
Yes.
They're lying about the king and queen
Excellent.
to the Dowager Princess.
That's excellent.
Perhaps we shall have an heir on the way before the next fortnight.
I mean, it's not necessarily against the king and queen, but it's not the truth either.
I know, I don't know. I understand why they're saying that though, because they're probably worried.
Does Lady Danbury have children?
I mean, we've not met them yet in Bridget, but I assume so.
Because
She did raise Hastings as our own.
yeah, but if she
But-
had a son, wouldn't the son become Lord Danbury? And she'd lose the title of Lady Danbury, wouldn't she?
He must act.
I cannot make him act.
Presumably, yeah.
Consummate
Unless it's the
marriage
same
with
as
the Dowager Princess.
Violet Bridget, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's the Dowager Viscountess. You'd think they would have a little bit of power, wouldn't you? Because they spend all day, every day with them. The only time they don't is when they're sleeping or on the toilet. That'd be the time to get me on the toilet. I'm at my most relaxed.
Orange.
Come on, dude.
I think this might be the start of it. I think her and Brimsley might be the start of her overhauling, not the royal family necessarily,
The king has
but
sent you a gift. It is
procedures.
waiting in the foyer. And there
She
is a
comes
note.
into our own.
Starting with Brimsley.
What if it's just them two?
What if it's astronomy based?
Our own telescope. That'd be cute in a way,
It
though.
would be cute, but
What is that?
Timber.
That is the gift from the king, Your Majesty.
But what is it?
I think it is a dog, Your Majesty.
No.
well,
Deformed bunny.
Oh.
look at his little face. Oh, that backfired. Is it Regina?
What?
Is that are these kings and queens the Reginas? Because our monarch's now's last name is Regina.
I don't know. I have no
In this
idea.
time period, because I don't know much about this particular time period, so I don't know if it's Regina yet. I think so. Surely it's around the 1800s. So it must be Regina.
Why is the dog still in its basket?
If I was her, that would win me over.
Come on.
I would call him Terence.
Does that dog look like a Terence to you?
Yes. What would you call him?
Yeah.
Richard.
I want to meet my ladies in waiting tomorrow.
One would want to be discreet.
And if one wanted to be discreet, would one trust Lady Danbury?
This is the start of their...
Friendship. Yeah. That's why she trusts Brimsley so much. See? That's what I mean. That's where the overhaul starts. It's coming with her and Brimsley.
And Lady Danbury. She's going to develop a
And
friendship with them.
Danbury, that damn conspiring shrew that I love so much.
Yeah, I do agree. It seems like she hates the ton, but maybe it's because she hasn't had a taste of it properly yet.
But it might come that she just likes the ton because of everything that the Queen does to change it.
Good point,
That'd be
yeah.
a nice story, wouldn't it? Ah, sipping tea by the harp.
I speak freely, Your Majesty.
Yep, everyone out. See, I know that they're going to start whinging about their marriages and they're going to
I
collectively
should be no more than 5 paces outside this door.
fix from with each other. She'll probably assassinate her husband.
Please
She's the queen.
speak freely. No one else does.
You did have a wedding night?
He was mean and rude and selfish. He just wanted to leave. He felt bad, I suppose, and he did not seem to understand why I did not want him to live at Kew while I am stuck here with no one to talk to. And then he gives me that piece as if that is to make everything better. But
Hey,
that does not
stop it.
make up for
Your Majesty, I am still allowed to speak freely. You do know what I mean when I say consummate. Perform the marital act.
Does it have something to do with this great experiment?
Oh, bless her.
Oh dear.
Let us send for Brimsley. We will require drawing paper and charcoals.
Oh god, she's gonna draw. She's gonna draw it.
Good lord.
How many times does he insert it?
As many times as necessary, Your Majesty.
How long does it take?
Sometimes it feels like it takes forever.
Will I enjoy it?
I never have.
Yes, but this is not my failing.
I
I
feel
mean, he clearly does not want me, and I cannot somehow force him to want to do this with me. And maybe that is a good thing, if I'm not queen, if we are not
Brimsley's
married.
like, for goodness
Then
sake.
maybe we can forget all about this, and I can go home.
I feel like I should say these two are doing an absolutely brilliant job of sounding, looking, and
Capturing the essence of the
characters we've already.
Especially her. I feel like I really do believe her to be Danbury.
Yeah.
Do sit down and join us.
The three conspiring shrews.
Thank you for the honor of the invitation.
This is a surprise.
I thought I would call upon an expert. Expert? Get them to want to marry.
Well,
That was
wasn't without great difficulty though, was it?
Nope.
It helps if they are in love.
8 whole episodes
Love,
full.
yes, love solves a plethora of issues. I'm going to speak plainly because we are all mature women here. Love has produced over 50 illegitimate babies for the crown.
Over 50? That's a civil war just waiting to happen.
Many children, perhaps she can advise.
My 4 children have done me the honor of moving many continents away. Besides, marriage is a duty.
Crimson.
I like how
How
it
did
was.
Lord Chamberlain draw up a list of eligible brides across Europe? Thank you.
Probably French. I like how it was showing you the two sides. Danbury.
Who had terrible marriage, and Violet, who had a good marriage.
Yep. I prefer to call her the Dowager Viscountess.
I just can't love Violet.
I know. And that's improper of you. She's a Viscountess, for goodness sake. Oh, let him sleep on the bed. Look how big the bed is. There you go. Now we're thinking right.
Just call it Pom Pom. They should call that dog Pom Pom. Oh my god.
She's gonna wake up. Gonna be right there. Right there. Next to her head. Because God knows little dogs like that somehow have have the ability to take up the entire bed.
What is wrong with your man? What is keeping him from her bed?
You worry about your own side of the world.
Oof. Jeez. Calm down. I also like this side of Brimsley. I like how he's fighting her cause.
Yeah, he does seem to really care about her, which is nice.
Oh my.
Oh, dear.
What does the Dowager Princess want with you?
I do not know.
It is my family that had a relationship with the late king.
Well, that is true.
Now get out of here, you old fart.
Oh god, you do feel so bad for her, don't you?
Oh, the Dowager Princess has obviously heard about her. Oh good, she's got a little hat.
I wonder when she's gonna get a cane, because that just really ties it all together for me.
I assume she's not going to have a cane at this age.
No, but I feel like it's more of a power thing. You know.
What did you speak to Her Majesty about?
Is this the Prime Minister?
Does it signify what two ladies discuss at tea?
know.
Tea is often about gowns and flower arranging and embroidery. And this tea.
You are being purposely obstructive, Agatha, and I will not have it.
Excuse me?
Tell her.
Lady Danbury. That is my title, Your Highness. The one you were kind enough to bestow upon me.
It would be great.
You say you need to know what is going on over at Buckingham House. Assume the reason you need that is so that Lord Bute believes you have the situation in hand. Because if you do not, the House of Lords will be at your door. Is not that a fact?
Oh my. Oh my.
I am merely pointing out.
That was a hell of a power play. But did she not just say that she was going to spy on her for her?
I don't know if she will. Because I don't think she'll actually help her. I think you're right. I think it'll be Charlotte that helps.
Just almost saying like George is just trying to go, you live over there, I live over here, we don't really care about the duties, let's just leave it at this. Done.
It might not make you forgive me, but it might make you hate me a little bit less.
Gosh, I hate him.
Why does he just come in every episode and do a little monologue and make us all fall in love with him?
He's
like,
making us like him. Ah, damn him. Don't you just hate nice people?
Look, do you see it?
I do not see anything.
Well, concentrate.
I cannot concentrate with you hovering and breathing and telling me to concentrate. Would you just step away and let me...
Being king is a hazard.
Knew it.
My world has been made to revolve around me. It has made me selfish. I cannot imagine how painful and cruel it must have been to have me ruin your wedding night.
I do not forgive you. Yet.
Yet. Yet is good.
I think they are going to have a Bridget story themselves. I think it's going to be like
Perhaps.
first they will become friends. He's got a strong jawline. Good for him.
It's only second episode and it's nice. What does that mean for the rest of the season?
Yeah, someone's going to die.
God.
But I knew that was going to be his shtick. He doesn't want to be king. He's not interested in being king.
Does this mean you're coming home?
Well, they're cute, aren't they? Good for them.
Oh, but it's only the second episode. Oh, no. What's going to happen? Oh.
Yes.
All the stuff's getting packed up.
That's all his different ascots and
Hats and
smoking jackets.
gloves and stuff.
Hats.
I had hats.
The king does not wear a hat.
We may
Might wear a hat.
He wears a crown.
We did, right after the wedding.
I shall see you soon.
Yeah, there's something terrible's going to happen.
Oh no.
Look at Brimsley's smile.
What's going to happen? Is his mother going to turn up and start having a go?
No, I'm worried that everything's happening here is his mother's doing.
I don't believe Lady Danbury told him that.
I don't think she told her everything. I think she told her enough. Danbury's good with her words. As we saw. I think these two are just going to high five.
Like, oh, finally.
Yeah, brisk high five. Oh, God.
Might you like a refreshment after your travels?
You are breathtaking.
It is pretty, but it has 1,000 tiny buttons. I'm suddenly concerned that I may have made the wrong choice.
I'm very good with buttons.
Oh god, this is going to be awkward, is it? I don't think I can deal with an awkward mating scene. They must surely start having children quite quickly because she has about 1 million of them, doesn't she?
I think it's like 13 or something they said, wasn't it? I think one of them might have died, but I'm sure it's something like 13.
One of them might have died?
One of our children, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. What, died? Old or?
I don't know. I don't know if it was like a stillborn situation or something.
Oh, that would be heartbreaking. I mean, know how much doubt that can cause in a royal family.
But I don't know when, or I'm sure they said in the last episode something about that.
I mean, look on the bright side, you know, she's not like Danbury getting stuck with an old man. She's just getting stuck with a guy whose head's in the clouds rather than on Earth.
Maybe she's going to be the one to ground him.
No, I think our earlier guesses were correct. It's going to rotate to her being more the ruler than him. While she'll still enjoy his company. In the early days. Obviously assuming that nothing horrible happens here.
Now that I think of it, do you remember what season was it? One of the seasons where
oh god, that's buttock.
They were having lunch and they were having like a conversation. He talked about the daughter and she told him that she had died a long time ago. Do you remember? And he started freaking out thinking that she had killed her.
Right.
So I don't know if that's maybe the child that dies.
Yeah, good job you conspiring... What are they called? Handmen? Men in waiting? There's no such thing as a man in waiting, is there?
I don't think so.
What if he's just gone? He's gone straight back to his house? Just left her?
Oh, I hope not. That'd be so sad because they made... So I mean, this is only the second episode.
Do you think you could do it? Do you think you could be like her and just live in a house by yourself? Say if it was like the most well...
This is ours.
Perhaps this is the beginning of a new era. You know, I believe
Hush,
that...
woman. I will try the key.
Yeah, no, knew it. I thought there was going to be a nice thing there where he said it was because you went and saw the Dowager Princess. The Dowager Princess? Father-in-law? So... What? So the previous king was her father-in-law?
For a ride or a walk.
To charm her, to make it easier for the crown, I have done my best. You told me I could not let her know me, because I must protect the secrets of the crown. I have not. You told me to bed her. I have done so. I understand. It has been abundantly clear since my first breath that I was born for the happiness or misery of a great nation, and consequently must often act contrary to my passions. I am the picture of duty.
Oh no!
The crown resides within me, embedded like a knife.
For God's sake!
I don't know how many more of these instances I could take.
I shall have my breakfast now.
Oh, God. I knew it was too good to be true. It's only the second episode.
But she does, in Bridget, and it does make it seem like she does love him.
I know, but this is only the second episode, was what I mean, so it's going to be a long time before they get to that point.
Obviously, yeah.
A list of suitable brides for your sons from the Lord Chamberlain, Your Majesty.
I was going to say she's got loads of them. I thought she'd had loads of them. Yeah.
I do think they'll get to a point where they're happy, but it's a bumpy road, that's for sure.
A long journey.
Majesty. No. I'm fine. I do not need it.
Oh dear.
Yes, yes. Get him here.
Oh, maybe he does.
Charlotte. She will never know of it.
Oh. Oh, this is annoying. What an annoying show. You made me watch stuff like this. You made me get into stuff like this.
I do enjoy it, but I'm not gonna lie, when I watched the second season of Bridget and I binged it almost like overnight.
Yeah.
So there was no waiting. Do you know what I mean? So like, whereas this, we're like waiting so long, and it's like, oh my god. It's not even worse for the third season because we have to wait until they come out.
You okay?
I forgot what it was like.
I didn't.
Yeah, you've always known. I forgot.
It's annoying.
They have such a nice moment, and then it's just you know what I mean? And I don't even think he was necessarily saying
That he doesn't like
he doesn't like it or that he didn't want it to happen. It was more of just like he's trying to get his mother to get off his case because she's obviously just so concerned about
everyone else's opinion. Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't care. I just want to just leave me, just leave us.
Yeah. Because at this point, the Parliament runs the country anyway, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. So the Parliament runs the majority of the country anyway. Obviously, the monarchy does still have quite a significant amount of power. Obviously, they have to sign in bills and whatever, and they can take part in the running of the country however much they want. But I'm sure at this point, primarily the Parliament runs it. So the royal family's a figurehead more than anything else. So it's kind of like you do feel bad. I don't know if it's stress related with the way he's been raised. It didn't seem happy about the way he's been raised, but it feels like this lifestyle's killing him because he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be the king.
Maybe it's like is it astrology? Is that what it is? The study of the stars?
It's not astronomy.
Astronomy.
I think astrology is
something else.
Star signs.
So astronomy, maybe that calms him down. Like he said, it keeps him humble. Maybe that was his way of telling her that actually this just calms him down. It stops him getting too stressed like that. Because it obviously can't be a coincidence that his mother's there and then he starts having like, I don't even know what that was. Like what?
I don't know.
Whatever it was, I don't know if it's a form of panic attack or
it might have been, imagine
something.
A stress-related panic attack.
But
obviously we know. I mean, I assume it's dementia because I don't know any other sort of diseases where it makes you forget like that. I assume it's dementia, and I don't know if there's any kind of correlation there, but yeah, it would be nice for them to just kind of
talk.
Yeah, be with each other and understand each other. But he's also been told not to let Charlotte know essentially the inner workings. You know? Which again, I think it's going to change. I think her and Brimsley, and maybe even George as well, are going to change the way it works. And probably Danbury as well.
Yeah. Well, it seems like Danbury's is going to be involved heavily in it, isn't it? I think it's just, It's
stressful.
Yeah.
Wildly stressful.
I can't handle the niceness and then the bad. Do you know what I mean? I'd much rather if it was bad and then really good at the end. But the niceness then bad, then the niceness then bad is just too much to handle.
Yeah, well, that was us reacting to the second episode. Still got a long way to go. Let us know what you think down in the comments. I never know what to get them to tell us. Don't spoil anything. Because normally these things tend to revolve around people complimenting me now. I get a lot of compliments. That's why I like these shows. Yeah, tell us what you think down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell, be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
Is that all George's character is going to be, do you think? Just you're going to have like a monologue in every episode?
Yeah, nice.
That'll make us like him.
Nice sweet monologue, followed by something heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But see, I think that thing with his mother was literally just to get him off his case.
Yeah. I think there's just already doubt in her head, isn't there? Of neither of them obviously wanted it.
I think she takes everything on face value, doesn't she? Rather than you know, because she hasn't been there very long. She's only been there like what, a week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thank you for watching.
Maybe he has to get her another dog to apologise.
Well, she has about 7, doesn't she?
I need to know